Geekette chat review of A Wrinkle in Time.
Wrinkle!
Wrinkle. I'm Shirley.
I'm Christy.
So yes, we are reviewing A Wrinkle in Time, which came out this weekend. If you're watching this video, when you do, or whenever. But it finally came out, and it's directed by Ava DuVernay, and it stars Storm Reed, Derek... Was it the
McCabe?
McCabe, thank you. He plays the brother, and Levi Miller, who plays the best friend, and also it stars a lot of other actors, big name stars who play the adults. Chris Pine, Mbatha-Raw, wow, Zach, what's his name? Galifianakis. Yes, and what is the guy who plays Red? I'm totally forgetting his name.
Michael
Pena. Oprah Winfrey. Reese Witherspoon.
Mindy Kaling.
Oh my god, I'm forgetting all their names. For some reason, it's not like popping up in my head. Anyways, yes.
You're actually good at that.
Yeah. No, I'm actually pretty bad at names.
Actually, you're right. We are bad at names.
I'm bad at names. You're the one that helps me out.
I know.
Oh, Zach Galifianakis, right? Or some shit like that?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
No, it's Galifianakis. Is
Galifianakis. Yeah, but what's his first name? Zach Galifianakis. There you go.
Oh, wait, now you got it right.
Yeah, there I got it right.
Whoa.
Whatever. Anyways, yes, I read A Wrinkle in Time, so I'm gonna try to get the plot, like the synopsis a little bit, because it's gonna be kind of hard.
Oh wait, before we get into anything else, is this a non-spoiler review?
Yes, because it just came out.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a non-spoiler review. Sorry about that. So it's non-spoiler, so don't worry. So basically, Chris Pine's character, Dr. Murray, he went missing, or he left, that's the rumors or whatever going around town. So Meg is the main protagonist. She misses her father, and she's like, where the hell he went? Did he actually leave with a woman? Or maybe he didn't, because because it's in the book. Basically, he is a scientist, and their mom is a scientist, played by Mbatha-Raw, Mr. Murray and Mrs. Murray, Alex and Kate, I guess. And I guess that's their names, actually. So basically they're not building, but they're creating a way to travel to like other dimensions through a tessering, that's basically, or wrinkling time. That's where the title comes in. And so these three witches or angels type of thing from the other dimensions comes and says, we heard her cry out, maybe it's your dad, Meg, Charles Wallace, and Calvin, who comes along as a friend, is like, let's go save your dad and possibly save the universe from a mysterious dark force called the It. And yes, that's as much as I can get, because it is this was a hard book to read, to be honest. It was like kind of like a little confusing, but yes, that's the main plot, I guess. So anyways, we're gonna start off with the special effects, because we just wanted to go through that first. I mean, what do you thought of the special effects?
I thought it was good. I thought they were pretty heavy. I don't know, I thought it was a little too much, but what I did like,
they were
especially that scene that you see in the trailer where they're running in the forest. I thought that
actually
was
like the forest part.
I mean, it was good.
I love the forest.
It looks beautiful. It was good. It was good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I thought that it was just too much graphics for the scene. I felt like it just jumps into this heavy graphic movie. Like,
yeah,
I didn't expect that. And then, I mean,
it felt, to be honest, there were scenes where it felt beautiful, like the forest scene. It looks like the California forests. I don't know. I think they're called redwood or something. Right. I don't know. There's probably different names. That's probably one of them.
The forest itself is what I really liked.
But that's probably a real place, right?
When they're destroying the forest,
yeah,
and it's just like becoming this whole like mess of things.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
continue, sorry.
Like, yeah, I get everything is beautiful, and it's like, whoa, like it pops out at you, but it feels very hollow. Like, it doesn't feel lived in. I know that's weird because it's special effects, so it's like, it's gonna feel like kind of thing. But we've seen special effects before where it felt real and felt lived in. you know, and things, yes, they were pretty, but it didn't feel natural. I don't know. That's just, are you understand what I'm trying to say?
I see that. I didn't feel that because I felt like this was a whole nother universe. So for me, for what I see as natural is the planet I live on and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. We can make this comparison. It sounds like a silly comparison. But so for me, I just thought it felt magical. So I enjoyed that part.
Yeah. So. There was some places that did feel magical. Yeah, they did feel like that and stuff. But the special effects, there's a part where she's talking to characters in this other dimension, like the creatures thing. You know, I don't want to say anything, but the way she's talking, you see the blue like outline of where the special effects came in, and when they're standing up, her and her brother, it felt like she was in a like a wallpaper backdrop. And it was like, ooh, that does not look good.
Well,
like some of the special effects wasn't defined.
You have a good eye because I did not notice that.
You didn't notice that? I noticed that, and I was like, ooh, no. But yes, there was special effects where it felt beautiful. I'll give you that. It did. It wasn't like terrible or anything. Hell no. It was actually pretty. It did feel kind of magical. It's just a couple of scenes where it felt like hollow, and then you could see like it was like a backdrop or something like that. I don't know.
I have to look at it again. Yeah. So next, let's go.
Oh, the music. You want to talk about that?
The music.
I like the music.
The music is great. I want to listen to the album again.
Yeah. But for some reason we were talking about this because I mentioned and you were like, yeah. It was basically like it felt kind of out of place a little bit. I don't know.
In certain scenes.
Certain scenes where
there was like music that was like going in the background, and I was like, why is there music in this scene? Like it didn't need to be a scene. It was like a serious talking scene or just a light talking scene, and I felt like the music wasn't necessary. And then there was other songs that were really strong and powerful that I felt like went well with the scene. But I thought, especially when it deals with
Meg's character.
Yeah, I thought in the beginning it was just too heavy with the music. I didn't really notice it at the end though. In the beginning, I did notice it. I was like, why is there like loud music right now in this scene?
It's just too loud. I can't hear.
I'm sorry.
No, I was just joking. I was just joking. But, yes. That was all we wanted to say. The music sound good though. I do want to listen to the music.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Some songs are really good.
Some songs didn't feel like they fit, and some did because they actually went with Meg's character and her discovery and all that stuff. The cinematography. It was really. I thought it was pretty. Like there was a lot of scenes where they shot, and it was beautiful, and it felt like I said that was probably the magical part of it. Was the cinematography and everything like coming to life and stuff.
And a lot of the scenes were shot in New Zealand.
Shot and stuff. Yes!
Which is
oh my god, I want to go there.
Because we saw some of the clips.
The behind the scene clips, yeah.
And it was great. Okay, so for the cinematography, I thought the coloring was really good, I thought. The coloring was vibrant. Vibrant, very vibrant. The only thing that I didn't like, well, there was one more thing that I liked, which was close-up shots. A lot of the film was close-up shots, and I thought they really worked well in this movie. The close-up shots, I was like, they were really in their faces, and I was wondering if that had to do with the fact that the storyline is not the strongest.
Yeah.
So in order to really get, and the lines as well, in order to really get that emotional intensity, they had to shoot these close-ups to really get you to feel something within these characters and within the story. So I thought that was a real, 2 thumbs up to Ava for deciding, or the director of photography for deciding to do close-up shots, because it worked really well. I mean, but it's true. Like, I mean, I don't remember her style from Selma, but I remember there was close-up shots. But in this film, you could really tell. Like, usually directors have a certain style.
I loved it because you could see their emotions, in the sense of their eyes and stuff, or like their face. I just love it.
One thing that really bothered me was I don't know if it's called racking focus, where it's like, when a
oh my god, you coming with the big words.
When you
what?
When the director's shooting the scene, but it's out of focus, and then it comes into focus. Yeah. I don't know. I felt like they did too much of that in the film, and it wasn't done well. Like, it was just like it was just the camera work was moving around unfocused, and then it would come into focus, and I was like, no, you either start at a shot on focus and then get focused and move around. But it was just too much of that. You didn't notice that in the film?
No, I don't.
There
I
was too many
film.
scenes like that, and I was like, okay, we don't gotta do this a lot. I know that's your style.
I didn't know that was the word for it, actually.
I didn't know it either. But
Go look at that up.
Because I've noticed that in other films, and it just irks me. And then I was like,
You're just like, I gotta
this was
research
happening
this, okay?
too much in the film. I was like, why is this happening? There was one scene that I thought could have been really, really shot beautifully, and because the way the room was when they went to meet Miss who?
Mindy Kaling's
Mindy Kaling's character.
Oh, I love the set piece of that.
The set piece was perfect. It was beautiful. But the way they started off the scene, shot with her, and then the lack of focus, and it just was like all out of focus, and then came to focus. I thought it didn't work for me.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe because it bothered my eyes too much, and I got this thing where I need to see you.
The costuming I thought was really beautiful.
The costuming was
that probably
perfect.
get nominated too.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
Yeah, beautiful. I like just how different details, and I guess they were trying to get into different cultures and stuff and bringing it in.
I felt
into
that.
The
I really felt that with Mindy Kaling.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say with her costume.
I felt like her costumes were very, the textiles were very indigenous in a way. Yeah. So I was just like, oh, this is so good.
Glasses.
And her glasses were awesome.
I was in love with them. I wanted them.
Of course you does.
I wear glasses. I was just like, I want to wear those.
Yeah.
Walk around with glasses that look like glass.
Right.
Glasses that look like glass. That's kind of funny. Yeah, so the costume was beautiful. Well, I already went into the plot, kind of, but we're going to go into it more, I guess, because we're going to go into the characters. Mm-hmm. So, Meg's the main character, played by Storm Reed, and
what did you think of the message of the story?
Dealing with her and stuff, because that was the main message.
Was the main focal point.
Yeah, because to be honest, the plot, like we said before, even in the book, it's not the strongest. It's not. It's not. So there had to be a message behind it, and the message was beautiful, and it was important. It's basically, Meg Murray basically accepting herself and her flaws. Basically, that's what the book is about, really. And being, strong, and just being like, yes, this is who I am, but I'm gonna go for it, and all that stuff. And that was beautiful, and I just really loved it. Just accepting who she was, not only inside, but how she looked outside, which was just as important. Right. So yeah, I really loved that. Yeah. And I like that, her characters, had flaws. She wasn't just because she was the main female lead, she had to be perfect and kick ass. Which, no, we're not, as a woman, we're not perfect. We kick ass and we're amazing, but we're also very vulnerable, and we're very scared, and we fear things and all that stuff, and we are, other different things. We get angry, and we're selfish as well, and we're not just kick ass. Yeah, I'm selfish. You gotta shout me out.
What? I'm selfish too, but major selfish. No, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the fact that she was able to show her vulnerable side. I mean, I really appreciated seeing that in the film. It was about womanhood and celebrating womanhood too, with the misses, all the misses, Miss Whatsits, Miss Who, Miss Rich, which is so perfect. And I just thinking of also the fact that they showed women in science.
Yes.
Highlighting that.
Yeah, her mom.
And her mom.
Dr. Murray.
And even touching on her, the fact that she also knew about science as well.
Yeah, I like that.
They highlighted it more in the book, of course. And
it was
not so much
more in the book.
And not in the movie. But and I'm thinking that the author, Madeline Ingalls. And this came out in the 60s. So it must have been a big hit, this idea about a book
it was
women and women in science.
Yeah, it was one of its kind. It was crazy because there weren't books like that where it was the main female character was a female. It was a girl, but she was also into science, and her mom was a scientist, and this was a scientist family, and that was amazing. And I do like that they kept that into the movie, and they bring it up with Meg's character a little bit, figuring out things little by little. But I wish hey, I wish they bring it up a little bit more, because they were pushing it so much in the marketing. That it was so much in the book too. On, I was like, I thought they were gonna bring it out more.
Yeah, me too.
But it wasn't. It wasn't really that much in there.
You know what I wanted?
But it was still there, and it was still good.
Yeah. So let's go into the characters very quickly, and talk about how I wanted to see more of the mom in this film, because in the book, Shirley loves the book.
Wait a second.
I thought the book was okay. Only because I felt like it didn't really develop certain characters that I thought were really cool, like the mother and the father.
Yeah, wait a second, but they weren't in the book that much either.
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that I wanted to see them highlighted more in the film. Like, I wanted to see them.
She highlighted them.
She did.
But I thought more than they were in the book.
I wanted to see more the mother being like a stronger female role in this, and how she influences her daughter and blah. But she wasn't. It was the missus.
Right. Oh my God, there was a plot in the book that was so good that they left out about the mother and daughter. Oh my God, it was about how. I'm gonna spoil it. Sorry, if you don't read the book, sorry about this. The daughter felt inferior to her mother because her mother was so beautiful and so smart. I wanted them to bring that up. That would have been amazing to bring that up. And about another aspect of Meg and what she goes through, that she feels inferior to her own mother, because it's something that really does happen to like girls, you know, and then men too.
Look at that.
And boys as well. Yeah.
Awesome.
That would have been amazing to bring that up, actually.
Yeah. So just to move it along, the Chris Pine's character, the father.
Yeah.
In the book, I wasn't impressed. In the movie, I was more impressed with his character.
Yeah, I was more impressed because he was just non-existent. Because it made sense, they're rescuing him, so that's great. But it's like you have to get that father-daughter dynamic because she's the one who's rescuing him, in a sense, or trying to rescue him.
You see them really trying to build this connection, not after seeing each other.
But they also took out something important. Remember I was talking about that? About how in the book, she has this resentment to her father. And they don't really bring it up in the end because it gave more Murray... It gave Meg Murray more, like, I guess, in a sense...
Humanistic.
Yeah, like, it made her, like, more agency in a sense. Yeah. Basically facing, like, her father and saying all these things that she had to let out about what he did. Right,
because here's a teenage girl, and I'm like... Come on, those teenage girls, they're going to shout you out about everything that you did them wrong.
Oh my God, they do. Teenagers want to care about themselves most of the time.
In the film, they don't do that. And, that's what I forgot to mention during the cinematography, is that everything happens so quickly. The shots, the scenes go by so quickly. And you see that with the father and daughter scenes that I wish didn't happen, because I wanted them to really, really see that connection. And they happen so quickly, so I'm like, give me more.
That's the worst offense of this film. It's the editing. I don't know who the hell edited this film, but this movie was chopped up. It was just like, you have no feeling for characters, because everything was just like, especially with the
one scene to the next scene,
like
to the next
with the
scene, very
family
quickly.
scenes.
Just like when you're starting to really engage that one scene, and all of a sudden it just goes to the next scene.
I hate that shit in movies. I'm sorry, I just hate it.
So,
I'm sorry. Not all the scenes were like edited like that, where you didn't feel the emotion. Because there was one scene where Oprah explained what was going on, the darkness and all that stuff. You saw that sequence, right? Mm-hmm. That really hit me, like how it was in the sense of like everyday life.
Oh my God.
That sequence was really damn good.
The misses is what steal the show. They make it for me. They make this movie for me.
I like them.
The main characters, Storm Reed, Meg Murray, she's great in it.
She's really good.
The misses do it for me. I'm like, I see them and I'm like, oh my God, cute. Oh, I want to see this movie more. Oh, no, but not only that, it's because they're so, the Oprah Winfrey character has so much wisdom, and then Reese Witherspoon is just like, she's just so funny. I mean, it's not even funny, but she's just so like silly and just loves to talk, and I just love that character. But it reminded me of Legally Blonde.
Oh my god, it did.
I was
like her character from
Legally
there.
Blonde again. And for me, I didn't hate it because I actually liked her in Legally Blonde. It was just a different character that you hardly ever see on screen. So it worked for me.
I like Mindy Kaling's Miss Who with because Miss Who, her character basically talks in like quotes. So that's kind of hard in the film, to like shot that.
But they pulled it off good. And that's one thing that I really was impressed with in the film, because I thought it was cool in the book, but in the film, I thought they did it perfectly.
She says the character, like where they're from and stuff, their name,
were where they're just perfect. And she quoted "dang." I was like, "Dang, really? Him said that?" The American. I forgot his name. It was a scene.
Either.
Probably not knowing what we talked about, but she quotes the word "dang," and then she gives the person who came up with that.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
And for the fact that he's from America. But it was just so cute. I really loved Mindy Kaling's character. Even though she wasn't talking a lot, but when she did, it was just so powerful for me.
I liked them. They were actually pretty good.
Yeah.
But to be honest, they weren't giving much to do.
No.
They weren't. But again, that's how it was in the book.
Yeah.
That's how it was in the book.
I know.
So yeah. The thing, because I'm thinking about it now, is it Oprah Winfrey? Like, she was so big.
She was so big. That was like so awkward, but it still made sense because when she talked about
but
size.
it wasn't like that in the book.
No.
She was like a puff of air. Yeah. No, cloud. Puff of cloud. I'm talking about. Cloud.
But I was, at first I was like, yo, why is she so big?
I'm sorry. It was just,
I was like, is that her ego? Like,
yeah, I was like, at one point I was like, why is she so huge? So,
like, damn.
when you watch the movie, you're gonna notice it. You're gonna be like, it was kind of
but
funny
after
though.
they explained why she was big, then it made sense. I mean,
they explained it?
Yeah, I can't really say it.
Oh, you gotta tell me after, because I didn't understand.
Because it was just like, oh, okay, cool.
I mean, they explained why she was a cloud in the book.
Why she's
big.
So
okay, explain that to me, because I was kind of laughing a little bit.
I was like, Oprah, her bigness, always.
I mean, yeah, I get it, because it's Oprah.
What else
she is. Everyone.
Oh, Charles Wallace.
Ooh.
I love Charles Wallace in the book.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
In the movie, he was adorable in the beginning.
Oh,
Towards
he was
the
adorable.
end, I did not care for him as much. When he had his whole monologue, I wasn't impressed.
He was chewing up the scenery, that kid. I was just like...
That's just really shitty.
No, he was! I was like, okay... No... I didn't like the kid in the end.
Right.
I don't know what... It's hard because Charles Wallace as a character is difficult in a sense because he's so like... There's something about him that's like out... like... different, and I don't know how to explain it, and they even say it in the movie too. In the book, he knows things.
He's very smart,
especially about his mom and sister. Yeah, but he probably has some type of power, but he wasn't the execution of his character, because that happens in his character. But I don't know, it was just a little too much, I think.
Right, but all in all, do you think?
And Calvin was like. There.
Calvin was there
Levi
look cute.
Yeah.
And to really admire
which that happens
Meg Murray's character.
Yeah, girl characters have to do that with the male characters when they're lead.
They're always Googling men.
Yeah.
Now this guy was Googling Meg.
Yeah. I do like the fact that he brings up that she's smart a lot.
Yeah. And he's like, oh man, I want a guy like that around me. Telling me how smart I am all the time. And my hair looks good all the time. That's pretty much how the movie was. So what do you think of the movie? What's the ratings?
I liked it. The movie's not really for us. I guess it's for children.
It's for children.
I really love the message. I think just the execution was kind of wobbly. Like, it was like all over the place in a sense.
Right.
Some of the changes I kind of liked bringing the family more in, even though some of it was still like kind of hollow. But bringing the family story more into it, I liked it because it wasn't really that much in the book.
What would you give?
But the changes, I didn't really like. I say go see it. You know,
I say also
go see it just for the message.
Right. I say go see it because it's a different kind of movie. It's something different that you don't really see on the screen, and for its representation, you got Michael Pena, Andre Holland from Moonlight. You got so many different actors.
They didn't really have much of roles in the
They didn't have much of roles, but it's just nice to see that there's representation happening in movies like this. And then the fact that Ava DuVernay directed it, I mean, let's show some support. So I say go see it anyways, but
go see it.
Go do a
have
matinee
fun
or something.
I mean, it's probably not for you, and you're gonna be like, what the is going on in this film? But hey, support. What?
Support.
Why not? I liked it. It was
Okay,
fine.
cool.
I had fun.
Thank you.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.